Lollapalooza, day 2. Lou. Look who it is, Lou.
Who's that, Brian?
Matt Schultz of Cage the Elephant.
Oh,
Hello.
I think we're talking about Bear.
Yeah,
Bear in the corner.
nice.
The
I don't know
prince of the
which
ball.
camera to look in.
Look at them all.
Yeah, okay.
At the same time.
The fresh prince of rock and roll you are.
Yeah.
Of stage diving. How have you been?
Good, how are you?
I'm excellent. Great to see you again in one piece. Because we know... For now, because it's early, but we know that you like to be active on stage and jump off things.
Yeah.
What goes into that? Do you kind of case the joint before you get out there and go, yep, there? Or is it just kind of a spur of the moment, you find the spot and go?
I try to always make it in the spirit of spontaneity and just, because if you try to plan things out,
It doesn't work.
it just doesn't work, yeah.
Not at
or
all.
it looks really lame, you know, like.
Well, the video of the stage dive a few years ago at the Vic is one of the most epic stage dive videos you're ever going to find. YouTube it. I mean, dude, that's a jump.
It's a lot scarier now, like watching it
I'm
back.
sure it is. Like at the time, you're in the moment,
You're like,
right?
oh my. I think the fear of not jumping outweighed the fear of jumping in that particular instance.
You can't
You
climb
can't
down
just climb a
whatsoever.
speaker stack like that with, you know, while they're shooting a DVD too. So it's like I have
You're
to,
committed.
like, yeah, totally.
I remember years ago in New York, we were downstairs at the studio Webster Hall, and you were getting up and you were looking around for something to hang on to, and you grabbed the pipe, and you started doing this gymnastic move on the pipe, and I thought, cool, but I think
What
the
if it
basement
breaks?
might flood here. That's rock and roll.
Actually, we were in Scotland one time playing this venue, and I was crowd surfing, and I reached up, and the only thing I could grab was a chandelier.
Oh boy.
Oh, no.
And I was like, this will be rad. I'll swing from the chandelier.
It's like 2,000 years old.
And as soon as like I pulled my legs up and like had tucked up onto the chandelier, it broke from the ceiling. And no one was so kind as to catch me, so I fell all the way to the
that's
ground
the
with this
worst.
huge chandelier. And we still have the chandelier in a storage unit in the UK.
How
so
many pieces?
It's just one piece.
Oh,
but
okay.
it stayed together.
Well, congrats on the new record. I know you took some time away. I mean, you're touring nonstop for years. Like on the Monster touring schedule for 4 or 5 years. Then you took some time to just detach from everything.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah, that's what I call it.
I call it a meltdown. No,
Yeah, okay.
no, but-
Oprah.
yeah. No,
Talk about take us through what you did during that time, and then how the new songs came together.
we just started working on a new record, and I'd gotten my own place, which was like the first time I'd had an apartment in my entire life.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, to myself, which was weird. Like I got obsessed with decorating, which was, so like I would move everything around and then invite my friends over and like see what their response was.
Well, you had the
Yeah.
chandelier.
Yeah. So like every time they came over, like everything was moved again. So we just wrote and worked on material and that kind of stuff.
Now, were you watching kind of decorating shows? Like there's so many to choose from on basic cable. You're watching
Like DYI channel or HGTV.
Fix This House or something. Was that inspiring you too?
No, although that would be a better story.
Yeah, right. We'll just stick to that.
Got obsessed with the Homemakers Network. No, I don't know. I, most of the time, just sat around and stared at a blank TV screen or blank walls. It was really weird. Kind of, I don't know. I didn't know what to do with my time, and it was a period in my life where I always felt like this cloud of imminent doom was
Over you, hovering over
yeah,
you, yeah.
totally. So it was a dark time, but it was a great learning experience.
And the record, it's a little different, but it works so well. There are songs on there that don't sound like the first 2 records, and I think that's really cool. And I think it's you evolving as a band, the band really growing and developing. I think that's a really cool thing.
Thank you so much. With every record that we make, you want to envision what your first statement might be if you were for us anyways, it's like if we were a new band on any record, we don't want to be tethered to a sound that's already been established. So it's like with every record we try to be free in our expressions and write music that we'd be into at that time.
Now, since you said you got your first apartment, how has the traveling changed? Like where tour buses, or it's probably started as in a small van, and now what does the bus look like? What's the amenities in the bus?
Our new bus, we call it our Ikea bus. Because it looks really nice, but everything's falling apart.
Do you have Allen
No
wrenches?
stab at IKEA, yeah.
Hello, IKEA.
Yeah.
Do you have those Allen wrenches handy, to fix things?
Totally. No, it's we're on a bus. It's a nice bus. No complaints.
Oh, very cool. Cage the Elephant here at Lolla. Have you scoped out the stage yet? Have you figured out where you're going to have your crowd participation, if you will?
You know what? I haven't even been into the venue yet.
But you've been here before.
Yes.
We've seen you. We've seen you here
In
at
the
Lolla
rain
before.
too, which I think was.
Oh,
And it
Just one of
might
the
rain
coolest
tomorrow.
things.
Did you see the weather?
I didn't. No.
40% chance.
See, is it better if it does? It almost is, right?
I'm praying for rain tomorrow.
There are
Like
just
if it
certain
happens
bands that pull
again,
that off.
that would be epic.
2011, here for Lollapalooza. I go see your set and it's hot. It's like 95 degrees hot.
Yeah.
So I get in the pit. I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
And then here comes this black cloud. Here it comes. And then you even say, start passing me around. And if I die or get hit by lightning, just keep passing me around.
Yeah.
So that might not be recreated tomorrow.
I hope so.
There's just
Well, I
certain
hope you don't
times,
die.
certain times that works, and like a
This
band
time
like
he
you
did
guys,
die.
Yeah.
He did die this
Wow.
time. It's weird.
Cage the Elephant, so great seeing you again.
Thanks
Love
for
your
having
music.
me, yeah.
And, stop by Chicago anytime. Come see us.
We love Chicago. It's our favorite city. So
Yeah, you always got a place to stay with us.
Why not?
thank you so much.
With an IKEA furnished table and stuff.
totally.